to the animals. Just imagine it chatting with a chimpanzee. Imagine talking.
It's probably the strangest zoo you'll ever see. 70 acres, complete with all the cages and facilities needed to look after a range of native and exotic species of animals. But a closer look reveals there are no animals. They were confiscated by the Northern Territory government 4.5 years ago, and unfortunately further comment on that matter would place us liable for contempt of court, as the case for their return is still proceeding. So you might think that's odd, a zoo without animals, but that's only the half of it. The zoo is run by a man who doesn't watch television, who has no telephone, who never reads books but can speak 7 languages fluently. He's almost blind and is almost 70. He was a resistance fighter in the last World War, and he spent many years trapping bears in Russia. Meet the man they call Buffalo Johnny.
When I started the zoo about 21 years ago, there was not even a zoo in the territory, and I was the first man. I put my own money, about 36,000 pounds, had to get clear in my pocket to establish this place here.
Born in Belgium, Buffalo Johnny arrived in Australia 26 years ago, settling in the top end after a unique and checkered life. He spent 2 years in Central Africa with Dr. Albert Schweitzer, working with lepers. He's worked for Charlie Chaplin, Sophia Loren, the Greek tycoon Onassis, and an avid painter and artist himself, he used to live with Picasso.
Now the main thing is, I remember him from before the Second World War. You see, he was, and he's still dying, as one of the biggest communists in the world.
Although his zoo is empty, Johnny knows the business well, having hunted wildlife for zoos across the globe. It was in South America he earned the name Buffalo Johnny.
Johnny never in his life missed. Never in his life missed, because a lot of people in the territory now, I go hunting in the bush, meet my 303, not even a bullet in, but only one bullet in my pocket, and that's it.
Johnny's lifestyle is simple. To all outward aspects, he's a hippie, although he insisted on changing his attire for our interview, in colours reflecting his own life philosophy.
I only respect the workers' class. I don't respect the very rich ones, because it's all stolen from the poor.
Politics aside, and onto appearances. Around town, Johnny's hair is his trademark. Behind those healthy locks, a secret he learnt in a wartime prison camp and reluctantly revealed in front of the camera.
You can drink and eat till 12 o'clock in the night time. And after that you can. In the morning when you wake up, you pee in your hands and rub it on for 2-3 weeks. And you see now, I'm 67.
The case for Johnny Zoo comes up in the Supreme Court in September. In the meantime, he's been busy building his museum next door. Another great attraction for the territory, he claims. And what passer-by with a little time to spare can resist stepping out to have a closer look and chance an encounter with Buffalo Johnny, a character stranger than fiction. In the top end, Rosemary Hess reporting for Good Morning Australia.